The Hunting Wives, the latest drama series stirring buzz across television circles, has quickly become a hot topic, not only for its scandal filled storyline, but also for the way its creator, May Cobb, is dressing misconceptions surrounding the show, based on Cobb's 2021 novel of the same name. The series dives into a world of infidelity, obsession, and dangerous secrets set against the backdrop of East Texas high society. With its racy themes and unapologetic indulgence in excess, some viewers assumed it was created as red state content designed to capture conservative Southern audiences. But Cobb recently pushed back on that assumption, clarifying her true intention. The show was made for horny middle-aged women seeking thrill and escapism. Cobb's comments highlight a deeper conversation about how entertainment is marketed and received in today's cultural climate. In a media landscape where labels such as red state or blue state often dominate discourse, creators are finding themselves forced to address political undertones that were never part of their vision. Cobb explained that her story is less about politics and more about exploring female desire, complicated friendships, and the temptations that come with privilege. The Hunting Wives follows Sophie, a woman who moves to East Texas with her husband and son, only to become entangled in the intoxicating world of glamorous women known as the Hunting Wives. Their group, led by the magnetic Margot, lures Sophie into a dangerous cycle of parties, drinking, and illicit affairs, eventually pulling her into a murder investigation. The narrative plays with themes of lust, envy, and betrayal, pushing its characters into morally gray territory that resonates with audiences craving drama rooted in emotional and physical intensity. For Cobb, this appeal lies in the unapologetic indulgence of women's fantasies and flaws. It's not a morality tale, she noted in recent discussions, emphasizing that the goal was never to produce something tailored to a specific demographic defined by geography or politics. Instead, she envisioned a show that would embrace the messy, raw, and often scandalous layers of womanhood, particularly for those who feel overlooked in mainstream pop culture. The idea of creating television for horny, middle-aged women may sound provocative, but it underscores an underserved market. Much of television tends to focus on younger women, catering to a 20-something demographic, or on men-driven narratives filled with action and crime. By spotlighting women in their 30s, 40s, and beyond, Cobb's story taps into a hunger for representation where women are shown as sexual, powerful, reckless, and complicated. This framing reframes desire as something that doesn't fade with age and dismantles stereotypes about how women are expected to behave once they settle into family life. The show's unapologetic tone has sparked both praise and criticism. Some have applauded its bold storytelling and embrace of female fantasy, while others have accused it of leaning too heavily into sensationalism. Yet this reaction is exactly what Cobb hoped for: television that sparks conversation and ignites debate rather than playing it safe. From a broader perspective, The Hunting Wives speaks to the current era of television where niche audiences are no longer ignored but celebrated. Streaming platforms and premium networks are increasingly taking risks on shows that may not appeal to everyone but connect deeply with a targeted audience. In this case, the audience Cobb had in mind is women who want a mix of glamour, desire, and danger without the judgment. As the series continues to draw viewers, its impact goes beyond just the storyline. It reflects shifting expectations of what female-led television can be: messy, unapologetic, and provocative. By addressing the red state content label head on, Cobb has made it clear that her show isn't about pandering to politics, but about giving space to stories that center female fantasy in all its chaotic glory. Ultimately, The Hunting Wives isn't a show designed to define a state or a region. It's a wild ride designed to thrill its audience, especially those women who rarely see their desires taken seriously on screen. In doing so, Cobb has delivered something that feels both daring and refreshing, a reminder that television at its best is not about labels, but about telling stories that resonate with honesty, intensity, and unapologetic flair.